Mr. Speaker, a vote of no confidence is an important tool for any democracy. Mr. Speaker, stability is important, but stability in the hands of a tyrant and stability in the hands of an incompetent demagogue can be very dangerous. Mr. Speaker, we have a good Prime Minister, but laws must be made for the future. Laws must be made for the stability of government into the future. And I don't think this law here will serve that purpose. Mr. Speaker, now you may start, people are starting up, people are starting here. Life is filled with ups and downs. One time you will find yourself on this side of the house, and you would want a law that will give you that opportunity for a vote of no confidence, that will give you an opportunity to measure the performance of the NSC of the Prime Minister. Mr. Speaker, legally Dr. Tassolmira talking to the Islam. Democracy is an important thing. There's a lot of countries in the world today who long to have a democratic government. Now, it doesn't change overnight. Forms of government don't change overnight. It takes a process, and slowly it creeps into the system. And when you wake up, you will have a form of government that's quite difficult and that's quite hostile for our people. Mr. Speaker, this afternoon we like talking. There's other ways to achieve stability. There's other ways to achieve stability. And I want to appeal to our group, Prime Minister. During a time when the government, when the country is going down, you can say all you want to say, but the indices don't show anything. The basic socio-economic indices don't tell a good story.
That's right.
So I want to appeal. You know, stability can be gotten in different ways, and one of those ways would be start by appointing competent people.
Yeah.
When you start appointing competent people, they will do their job, and you will have a stable government. When you start appointing incompetent people, there will be instability.
Correct.
Because people on the streets, they can smell a rat from 1,000 miles away. Mr. Speaker, this country belongs to our children. Now I want to appeal to our leaders on the other side. If you feel this law is for the betterment of our children and not for some political convenience at the moment, then we will vote for this. I believe stability is an important thing for any government. But stability in the hands of an incompetent person and in the hands of a tyrant in the future will be quite dangerous for the future of our children, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, this afternoon we like talking. Instead of boasting about numbers, we should show leadership on this floor. There must be principles on this floor. Today you are here, tomorrow you will be on the streets. And you would want to make a law that will save you, whether you're on that side, on this side, or on the streets. Mr. Speaker, I know we have a good Prime Minister, but maybe stability can be achieved in a different manner. And I want to appeal. If we can achieve stability through performance. Now, there's overwhelming evidence. Performing governments are quite stable. Well over, in all the democracies, performing governments are quite stable. When you have non-performing governments in place, that's when the people start to rise. That's when there are complaints all over. And you penalize people by making these sort of draconian laws. So, Mr. Speaker, today I want to appeal to you, you and me, and all the people on this floor, we have children that will grow up in this country. Later on, we don't want a tyrant, we don't want an evil ruler to sit here and use this law to further his interest. So when we sit in this house and when we start making laws, we must think about the future. I don't think foreign direct investments are not coming because of stability issues. Foreign direct investments are not coming because of law and order. Because there's no rule of law. Rule of law forms the foundation for any civilized society. When there is protection of lives and property, when people know that there's a rule of law, there's deterrence, there's peace, and foreign direct investment comes, not through stability. When you have corrupt politicians, stability will do nothing. These are people. These are not robots coming into our country. They can smell. They can see. So, Mr. Speaker, to finish off, I just want to appeal. I think we can achieve, Prime Minister, through you, we can achieve stability in the government if you start performing. If we start sacking incompetent and non-performing ministers. If we start sacking non-competent and politically appointed cronies who are sitting in the boards, that's where the problem is. The problem is not stability. The problem is people are not doing their jobs. Once we start addressing that issue, you will have stability. I tell you, these circuits will continue until and unless we address that problem of incompetence and appointing incompetent political cronies to positions. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The Honorable Minister for Commerce.
Thank you. Thank you, Deputy Speaker. First time Blumilo Sanap Parliament, Staff 7 is Law Grievit and Minister Sanap. So, opposition government side, if I make some mistakes, please bear on me. Thank you very much. Minister, me supporting this bill. Minister Toto, but time me looking, I fully support. Because time is a stop law, what of no confidence law. But mostly, my people, they complain. Time only calling me. Mr. what of no confidence? I close to now. You blame me, what is that you love? That's one. Two, thank your finance minister. You give me 5 million. As of today, makes you 5 million, so thank you very much. I hope you might give me some next week or after next week, but give me. Obviously later, to Blaman, you blessing up, but some of us, we are fake, distributed me 100%, me supporting me. People like me start block government, makes you 5 million. On your record, you will see.
Honorable Minister, we have a point of order. Member for about what's your point of order?
Mr. Deputy Speaker, Minister has scared me with his announcement that he received 5 million kids today.
How many of them receive 5 million?
That's on hindsight. Is this the culture we are fighting for?
Nice stability.
Is that what you mean by stability?
By stability.
Honorable Minister,
Thank you.
you can explain your debate on what you have said. In
Thank you.
relation to that.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Sepukatemu. Good luck comment. We need to learn from you. So, good luck you talking to me. So, I have to say something other way you think. But I have to say something first. Thank you. Finance Minister, thank you. The SIP you give me work law district. Me fully supporting distribution, fairly distribution blue. I'm not with the government, I'm not with the opposition, but I'm just talking because we are all equal. So we need to get our DSIP, PIP. So, time you talk fairly, me too, me one below you. So am I right or wrong? Am I right? Okay. Semis, middle wine get, you know what total plenty.
Honorable Minister, talk to the chair and address the Parliament.
Thank you.
Honorable Minister, we have a point of order. Semaphore, what's your point of order?
No, very simple, Mr. Acting Assistant Speaker. He shouldn't be calling my name for drinking wine with him or whatever. He should be addressing you. Thank you.
Honorable member, your point of order is... No, it's not in order. Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. I know him very well, so that's I call him Jameson. No worries. One day this plan, me sabot him this bill. Plenty time, me wasting time, law, Port Moresby. People like me, myself. Now me total all people blame me or Larem Law District. I spend so much time here. Interest blow 1-2 blow man looks Prime Minister. I'm not here to get Prime Minister, but I'm here for my people. This bill, me sabot him because this bill I must give him time frame blow me blah. So that you must find him work plan blow district na department. Me look me blow no time blow work blow department. Me blow no time blow work blow district. Why will you not to support? Me are you blow less no support. Why? You blow worry no people be blow no. You need to go back. I need to go back. We must have more time. We must have more time. Law is not a problem. We leaders, we have to go back. My Governor of Western Knowledge, myself, Jacob Maggie, Honorable William Duma, we need to go back and look after our province. I need to look after my district. The Governor needs to look after his province. You probably here, you will face them. Law not a problem. Law and order, you know, people, it's leader, you are leading the people. Which way are you leading the people? How are you leading the people? Where is your leadership? Where is your leadership? You come to Salah Mospena, Sim de SIP. Cannot. Go back to the place. Go back to the district. Help the people. Have some more time. This is very good. This is very good. Come on, leaders. You mean not what in Islam? Opposition government, we work for it. After 27 come, all of us, we want to be a leader. We want to be a prime minister. 27 you come, you have the big number, you go for it. And this very lucky. My minister is bringing very powerful and very important bill. We all need to support. We all need to support. We must have extra time. I need time. My department need time. My people need time. District. How are you leading your people? How are you leading? You need to have time for your people. Because you lead them in the wrong direction. Now you face a problem now. You not a dog now. No, not a problem now. You look at me, one blood time, also 5 time, Mr. Lusim must be. Mr. Lusim department, Mr. Call a place, upside come, me put the money, me put the peak, all put the money, all put the peak. We solved the problem because we got time, Mr. Miki. Because I lead them in the right direction. Minister, I support you because you give me enough time. So I have to go back to my district and my department. And I have to work for my people in the district, in the province, Papua New Guinea. We have to do it. Don't think negative. Don't think politics. We are not here to come and do politics and politics. We don't plan to blame here. You talk, but I don't understand how you talk. I don't understand how we talk, how we understand. This is very, very, very good bill. You blow all the arima, you blow all the watching, because we must got time. After 27 come, anybody become a prime minister, you got a number, bang, you are very lucky man. And opposition too, and government too. We all should be lucky. Emtasolna, Mila go back Lily law. Stability. Stability. Law and order. Law and order shake leadership. When there is a poor leadership, law and order race, you go back to your province and district.
Honorable
Don't tell-
Minister, address to the chair.
Okay, Deputy Speaker. Deputy Speaker. Ito, almost no can go. Almost no can stop here. Almost go back to the district, no province law. Now, law and order almost solve it.
Honorable Minister,
Law and order.
we have a point of order. We have a point of order. Honorable Member for Wape.
Just like an insinuation I'm making a good.
Yes.
We know police minister. We know defense minister. I'm going to go down. Sanat na stopping more man long flashpoint fight. These things are happening because of a deep-seated issue with government. I mean, because law and order and problem on that, we express it openly, it's happening openly out there, but in other places it's, the same thing is happening. There are matters happening in places, matters have never happened before. Leader, it's like an insinuation of sensitive talk of no one like it. And bro.
And now?
Honorable Member, your point of order is in order. Honorable Minister, I would ask you to sum up your debate if you still have
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. If me acting feelings blue law, the leadership black out, me, I'm sorry. But me talk was in general, you mean leaders, people marking me blah. People marking me blah, locating people. I didn't talk to people. Go down to them. You let's go work. You put your man blue one up. I want to be a leader. What's that leader for? Leader blow locating people. You know, blow you come to parliament na, locating the SIP na, PIP na, budget na sila no. Leader blow locating people. So you must locating people. Stability, me total stability. Suppose you mean got good black government, no got one blah, word of no confidence and come close to, and then me support him. Honorable Richard Maru and myself plan the investors become inside. And then you create more employment. Plan the investors become inside. I support my colleague, Honorable Richard Maru, for investments and been Dr. Long, government caucus na miarim na, and talk through. Suppose stability law government and stop. Now you may support him this law. Now stability stop. Now all investors come, creating more employment. Plan the factory must stop here. You look long, Fiji, Samoa, Vanuatu, Nui, Yuluguma, or Logat ground law, working factory blow there, Kake blow there. We can get them here and they can build their factory here. And then we can create the employment. You look at, like next week, I'm going to launch manufacturing policy here. So manufacturing policy is approved by Hennessy. So next week, I'm going to launch it. So we'll take more investors come and manufacture everything here. So law and order, it depends on that leadership. Stability, Prime Minister must have 4 years, 5 years, and then all Bolugumos investors become inside, and then our country and grow. Our people need jobs. You may fight your Prime Minister stuff. You may count the months stuff. 18 months go now, 12 months go, 6 months, 5 months left now. Call go make Prime Minister. You're wasting people's time, man. You know like work law obviously you know stop. Me know like work law obviously you know stop. We put you man block 7 people. So time 18 months like come now ring go come, the military mobilization the Kusiri hotel go come. We're wasting people's time. Better work for this and then we go for 2027. You come back next to Prime Minister. Thank you, Deputy Speaker.
the Honorable